Welcome back to Film Tower. Storage Wars, an American reality TV series that involves items, auctions, and bidders. Some of the findings in the show are extremely worthy and even possess much importance equal to the rich treasures, while others turn out to be quite strange and weird. In fact, some bidders even gained much more than they thought. Well, let's have a look at 6 insane findings on the show. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Also, if you're a fan of the show, then do give this video a like. Snake Nest. The Storage Wars bidder Brandon Sheets got more than he bargained for. It looks as if the owner had used the locker for breeding snakes in it. When Brandon entered his newly won locker, he saw his money turning into slippery and long creatures, and they were alive. He found out a whole nest of albino Burmese pythons were in the locker. These snakes reportedly can survive for a fairly good amount of time without food. It looked as if these snakes were being bred in the locker to be sold as exotic pets. Faceless cash. A storage unit that was purchased on Storage Wars for just $400 in 2011. This storage unit unbelievably contained the huge amount of $24,000 in cash. But what was most eerie and new from the locker was that whoever had previously owned the storage locker had drilled the faces out of the middle of the notes. Some were cut or torn from the face on the notes. However, the US Treasury was willing to accept faceless bills only if their serial numbers were intact. And as it turns out, the bills in the locker had the serial numbers in the correct place, and these were considered legal. The lucky new owner has left a rich man with a total of $24,000. Human leg in a barbecue smoker. Mr. Shannon Wisnot purchased the contents of a storage locker in 2007, which comprised a barbecue smoker. The Storage Wars have had quite dramatic contents, and that can lead to the fame of the owner. The same happened with Mr. Shannon. He never expected the barbecue smoker to make him famous. Once the sale was official, he returned home and found inside the smoker a half-below-knee human leg. He reported this to the police, and the police tracked down the previous owner of the locker. Many strange things happened with this leg. As it was famous, people came to see it, and Mr. Shannon charged them too. But the owner then claimed the leg to be his, and oddities again started from there. Voodoo stuff. Storage Wars bidder Brandy Pesante purchased a storage locker for $900. The things she found in that locker were quite strange and creepy as well. She opened the locker and found a tool trunk with roughly $100 worth of tools. Moreover, a heater worth $80 was with it. Also, a box with some voodoo magic stuff was there that contained a deer skull, human hair, chicken bones, statues, and various items made from animal parts. Although it's of no use to Brandy, and definitely not worth the $900 that she spent on buying the locker, it might be handy if she ever gets cursed. Spanish gold. Storage Wars have also been a way to win a lot from the locker you bought. This great incident happened in the show too, when the pirate treasure was found in the locker, which was later depicted as pieces of 8 Spanish gold. This treasure belonged from between the 16th and 19th century, and that makes it quite worthy and unique. This unit containing the pirate treasure had been auctioned off from the Contra Costa in Costa. The 200-year pirate treasure was worth $500,000, and it made the buyer the luckiest one there, and this remains unbelievable. Pair of saddles. Storage Wars had another unexpected and insane discovery that was a bit strange too. The buyer of the locker discovered that they were 18th century vintage camel saddles, and she was very excited to find them. She sold these camel saddles for a generous $1,500 each. As they were quite antique and unique, they made a good fortune there. When the locker was bought, it was full of junk for $150. It didn't seem as though she was going to make her money back in a hurry. But at the back of the unit, she noticed 2 very special saddles in the storage locker and went on a search about them. These were some of the insanely weird and crazy items that were aired during the show. Some of these items from the storage lockers turned out to be just crap and the buyer was at a loss, while some lockers seemed crap and they turned out to be a good fortune. The Storage Wars is a show that exhibits this kind of item, and also a variety of bidders too who don't know the worth of their items. Well, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's never too late. Give it a thumbs up, people. We'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.